You know, tremendous second half response, but just not quite enough to get over the line with 3 points.
No, we didn't win the game based on the first half. The first half wasn't acceptable, wasn't good enough for our standards. We've set much higher standards than that, and it was purely down to me, energy, attitude. Those two words, key words really. It's all right getting up and having the right energy and attitude for the big occasions, but it's games like this that really challenge you, and you can't have any days off. You know, you have to make sure you are ready to play every minute of every day in this league, otherwise you get found out in first half. It wasn't good enough. See, a really poor goal, didn't move the ball quick enough, were too passive in and out of possession. But again, this group of players, once we have stern words and we have a bit of a fallout, they respond, and they've responded second half and should have won the game. We've obviously got ourselves back level. They've had a man sent off, which probably makes things a little bit more difficult because they just sacrificed completely there and have no ability to attack almost, and it's all us. We created some big opportunities too, in particular, that we have to take. But that's really been the story of the last few months, and we'll just keep our heads down and keep going. But we finished 2022 in a positive position, a year of progress and progression, and now we have to make sure 2023 is our year.
Yeah, you're at halfway point with 37 points and in the top 6. I know you're hungry for more, but as you say, you're in a good position still if you can kick on next year. Yeah,
exactly that. Look, we know we've got some big games to come, but we've got bodies returning all the time. We've got the transfer window to hopefully bring one or two in and strengthen. So I think we're in a good place. There's so much more to come from this group of players. I really feel that, as I said, I thought that they let themselves down first half, but rallied second half, and again probably should have gone on to win the game. But it's football. It happens. It's another game undefeated. And as I said, we'll finish this year now. We'll wish everyone a happy new year and a healthy new year. And as I said, make 2023 our year.
Yeah, pleased for Owen to get his first goal, and he almost created one or two as well in the second half.
Yeah, I thought he was excellent again. Brilliant that we scored from a set play. Really pleased with that. And second half put in some fantastic crosses. I mean, 2 or 3 of those crosses were brilliant balls into the box, and we should have attacked them better, took up better areas in the penalty box, but we did get on the end of 1 or 2 and should have scored. Disappointing really, but as I said, it's an away from home point, which isn't the worst in the world.
Against a side that's not lost here.
Exactly, they haven't lost here, and I think it was pretty much all us the whole of the second half. But just disappointed really, and a real reminder to the players that you cannot have a day off. This league is so tough, so demanding, and you have to turn up and be ready to play every single game, and if you're not, you get found out. We were found out first half, but fortunately the players rallied second half.
And lastly, you go to Barnsley on Monday, a tough game. You've had some tough battles against them this season, a fellow top 6 side, so you need to be on top of your game. Yeah,
we need to make sure that we start the game better than what we did today, but as I said, I don't worry about us in the big games really, certainly not physically and our energy and attitude. I think we've got some real big games to come early in this year. First half is a real reminder that we cannot allow ourselves to dip below our usual standards, and we did that.
But as you say, you go to their side at round right in the table again, it's incentive. You go there and get a win, and you know you bang level on them with points, and you're in it.
Exactly that. And look, we've just got to try and attack every game and try and win as many games as possible. As I said, this year has been a year of real progression. We're in a decent position. I still think there's loads more to come from this group. And as I said, we've got 1 or 2 bodies returning all the time, and we've got a transfer window to come. So, yeah, I'm pleased with how this year's gone, but I'm still hungry for loads more, and I think there's so much more to come.